What's going on, everybody? And I'm on Dakota, your boy, bringing you guys a 1v1 gear and deck setup, because a lot of people have been asking me, you know, what should I do for my gear and deck and all that for life. And since I've been on him quite a bit recently, currently I am in the Crescent Beach, because this is where I am questing, and my current quest is the Iron Antlion Trapper. I'm almost done with the Crescent Beach, finishing it up. And then I will be on to the Beast and to the Alcazar, and I should be done with Crystals Part 2 relatively very soon. Currently I am level 98, so in one level, down here you can see the progress. I can put on your boy his amulet and ring and all that good stuff, but I'm going to show you my stats first, and then I'm going to get into the gear and then into the deck. Currently, I apologize if I'm a little tired, if I'm a little off, or I confuse some words. It's currently like 6 in the morning right now. I was up all night. Me and Blue were watching a bunch of movies. You know, we had a movie night. We watched Insidious 2, Paranormal Activity, the marked ones, and The Purge. We watched 3 movies tonight. It was a lot of fun. Blue just passed. It's like 5 in the morning for him. I'm 1 hour ahead of him, so it's 6 in the morning for him. So, had a fun night. He just uploaded a walkthrough video. Or actually, he uploaded a walkthrough video at, you know, like 5 in the morning his time. So you guys will probably be seeing this around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'm not sure. But before I get into the deck setup, I'm just going to announce that I am live streaming today. Yes, that is right. I am live streaming today at 6:30, which is, you know, 6:30 tonight. So I'm live streaming 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is 5:30 Central, 4:30 Mountain, and 3:30 Pacific Time. So live streaming today, later today. You guys just know the times. The times will also be on the description. It's going to be over on Twitch, so be sure to go check that out. And the live stream is, I think this is the 27th, if I'm correct, Friday the 27th. I'm going to have a lot of fun tonight at our live stream. Probably going to be questing with Dakota with fans in Crystals Part 2, or and then possibly some PvP. But let's get into the gear setup. So, first off, here's our damage and resist. It's updated since my last couple PvPs with him. He has 94 damage to life, and 31 to the others besides ice, which he gets a little more from the boots. And resistance, we have 27 to all, and then 49 to the spirit schools because of the hat, the crafted hat. 6 accuracy, which is really good for life because that only leaves me a 4% chance to fizzle. Critical right now, it can be higher, and it will be once I put on the amulet and my level 100 lunar scepter, which I both cannot wear right now. I will be able to wear the wand in 2 levels, which shouldn't take too long. I'll probably reach that in the live stream, as well as the amulet for sure. So this is my crit, 326 lets me crit on some people that have lower block, maybe 200s, low 200s and below. I can crit on them relatively simple with this semi-decent critical, and the block is pretty good, really good amount of block, 302. So this is more just the criticals, you know, mostly for the kill, not for the kill, for the heals, and the block is just, you know, to block pretty much anything they throw at me. Power pips, 8%. That's a pretty good, you know, percent. That can go up if I do change my hat. See the hat right there? I'm using that one, and it can go up if I put on, you know, my Zeus helm, which gives more, you know, gives a little less crit, a little less damage, no resist to any schools, but it gives 3 pierce and 8 power pip. So I pretty much switch them whenever I want. But 80 power pip, in and out's also pretty good. And armor piercing can be better, and it will be once I put on the amulet, and eventually on this character I'll get the duelist Daredevil ring for level 100, hopefully, if they have it. If not, I'll get the 91. But that's the stats, and now I'm going to head over to the gear I use. So let me just quick sell a bunch of this stuff. Sure, none of it's useful. This is just for me questing, and nothing useful, so we can just quick sell. Okay, so for my helmet, I use the crafted hood from the Sardonyx called Nadiza's Cow of Recovery. It gives a good amount of health, really good amount of health. 22 resist to the spiritual schools, 3 life accuracy, and 168 life crit, and 17 damage. So it's really good for critical and damage, and the accuracy does not hurt, and plus the bonus resist to the spirit tools helps. And this is I'm going to be using this, and when I get it, the Hades helms, both of them, the crit helm and the resist helm, I will use both of them when I get it. But for now, this is also a great helm, so I could, depending what the situation is, I change my hat. And the robe is pretty much the robe I'm always going to be using is the Armor of a Sorrowful Life. It's the Hades robe, the defensive set. Here's the offensive set right here. What a comparison. This one gives less damage than what I'm wearing, but it gives resist, block. Same critical. No accuracy though. But this version is obviously just for more for resist and conservative strategy, which I use on my life. I have obviously my Jade gear, but I wouldn't really use that unless I was 2v2ing. And here's my robe that I would use if I'm going for more damage, and I still have 25 death resist, so it gives a lot of health too. A lot of health, good power pip, good pierce, good damage. So, and how going too. So this is my if I was like going full offensive. Boots, I use the level 96 crafted boots called the Merchant's Chill Boots. These are a great pair. I'm pretty sure everyone at level 100 uses their 96 boots, unless they're using their level 80 critical boots for the extra critical. I would recommend using the ones that give great block and also great damage. It's a decent resist, which is these are perfect. These are probably what every person at level 100 should be wearing for their school. And I also have the Hades boots, which I probably won't ever use because they're just not that good. It depends. Also have these if I'm going balance, and I know it. The balance block boots. I hate people that use these, but I have them. Wand currently is the Teeth of the Lords of the Night level 90 version because I'm not level 100. I also have the level 90 Frosty Stare, and I have what I'm going to use. I already have my Hades staffs. I don't know why I have two, but I just got this today. Just some transmog stuff and whatnot. Skyrim House, of course. But I'm going to use this. This is going to be my official look right here. Use that wand when I get level 100, which should be today, later in the live stream. Then we can, juice that. Obviously a Theme, but the Fell Titan. Not going to change that. Amulet right now, just one that gives health. The card doesn't really matter. Just, one that gives a lot of health. This is going to be my amulet once I reach the level 99. Of course, it's amazing. But if you don't have this, a lot of people don't, I would recommend using amulet that gives a lot of health. Because I'm doing just fine in PvP with that. Ring, I'm using this right now, Alpha and Omega Ring. But I will probably switch over to the Ladies of the Spider's Royal Ring. Because it gives more health, a little less block, and like 2 less damage. But it gives a lot more healing. It gives like 10 more healing. So I prefer the healing since I am life and I can heal for more, and always more health too. So more health and more healing with that ring. So I'm probably going to use that, and I can switch back and forth from time to time. But once I get the Duelist Daredevil ring, I will probably use that for the 6 Pierce, which is extremely helpful. Pets, I use pretty much my only pet right now. I have a couple in my little EarthHorn's house, which I can train and will probably get triple crit, double damage, or triple damage, double crit. There's varieties of pets that I can make, but this is the only one I have on right now. Nikki, the double damage, double crit, and proof. Bumblebee, she's awesome. And I have my Jade pet, which I use when I Jade Boomer. I have him on this account since I really won't need him on my Dakota EarthHorn anymore. Here he is, the Megalyfoot Fairy, proof, Storm Ward, Conviction, and 27 critical block, which is a great addition. So this is not really, I'd say, resist pet. I'd say it's more of a critical block pet. And I have the stun block from the Conviction, and the Conviction does cast a lot, and so does Boomer's Fairy. So this guy, he's really active. And mounts don't really matter. I just have these on for transportation. And now I'll get into the deck setup. The deck I'm using is the deck of the Shadow Heart. I got this from the galleries. I was doing it with Nate and Blue for the Road to 100, and I got it. So I just put it in the bank, to go to EarthHorn's bank, and put it on this guy. So here is my 1v1 deck. I have 5 Tower Shields in, obviously Tower Shields to absorb hits. That's, just there. I don't have Max in because I have some TC right here. I have Max Colossal and Max Gargantuan because I do not carry TC hits. As always, people know that I don't carry TC hits. Just something that I don't like to do. Doesn't, you know, if I need to draw TC, I like to have my utility spells in my TC and then my attack spells in my main deck. Some people do the other way around, but I have, you know, the max double enchants, the 2 best enchants. Then I have 2 primordials for my heals to make them better, 2 sharpened blades to sharpen my life blades and spirit blades. 1 centaur. This I draw this a lot actually. I only have 1 on my deck, but I draw it a lot, and it's pretty useful. It's only 6 pips, and it does colossal like 900 damage, so that's pretty good. Gnomes. This is a great spell. I didn't have this in my previous 1v1 deck until when I upgraded to the deck of the Shadowheart, which was level 95. When I hit level 95 earlier today, I decided when I was remaking the deck, transferring over the cards from my old one, I put this one in because it was just, you know, people told me in comments, they said you should put gnomes in, and I was like, you know what, that's pretty good for people that like to heal a lot. Life Dispel is really helpful, and fortunately, I got a match today. I was going against the Life, and I was second, and he tried to Life Dispel me, but good thing I infouled that turn, and I got it off with a fairy, and I gnomesed him, and that won me the game because for 2 turns he couldn't heal, and he had very low health. So then I Luminous Weavered, and I killed him with it. So the gnomes really helped me out in that match. So I would recommend always having at least 1 gnomes in for the people that heal a lot. And 2 goat monk. You don't have to put goat monk in if you don't have it. A lot of people don't have it because it's, you know, not really that useful. Then it is pretty useful, but I'd probably put in I don't know, maybe another Seraph or maybe Nature's Wrath, because that's a pretty good spell. 3 Guardian Spirits. I used to have 4, but I would always draw it, so I reduced it down to 3. It's a great spell. Guardian Spirit can win you games. You know, if someone's going really high critical and high damage, and your block seems to just be broken and not working, because that happens to me a lot, then you can pop one of these on, and then you'll be revived. So if they get that lucky crit off, the game-deciding crit, then you can come back to life and make a comeback. So I carry 3 of them. I carry 1 King Art because it doesn't do really too much damage. Only Colossal it does. I think it's 950. What is it? Yeah, it does not 980. I think it's 980 damage. It's not too good. I really don't like using it, but it's a pretty good spell if I can't find a Spiny Sword and I have a lot of pips, and if I, you know, the heal back's always nice. 2 Leprechauns just to take out, you know, minions or do a finishing hit if they're low, take off tower shields, you know, that stuff. 4 Blades for buffs for bigger hits, like maybe Centaur, Gnomes, or, you know, Spiny. Then you know, these are always essential. And I'm thinking about taking 1 out, and once I put on my amulet, because the amulet gets 2 life blades, so thinking about taking 1 out, maybe putting in another something. Then I have what is this? 6 Luminous Weavers. Luminous Weavers want to be your kind of spam attack. Usually my strat would be to blade up and go for Spiny Sword, but in some cases, if you're going against someone that's spamming with critical, I like to use Weaver instead of a big hit to kill, because the weakness is great. It's pretty much like a Life Lore Master, but you know, just not as good as the Lore Master, damage-wise and debuff-wise. So that's a great spell. 2 heals, 2 fairies, just to, you know, get some heal back. Crit on this does like 1200 primordial, sorry. Does like 1314. So it's a great spell. I like using it. 1 regenerate if you know, I can see that they're going to hit soon, and you know, say if they hit me with like say if I'm going against a myth and I get King Art, and they have an overtime, and I'd probably just put a regenerate so I can get heal back over time instead of just all at once. Sanctuary is a great spell. If they put up a bubble, a crit bubble, or something, you know, then I have the 2 Sanctuary to take it down. So if I draw one of these, I always keep it in my hand, kind of like a reshuffle. You know, it can win games. And once I get the level 98 crit bubble from the Radiance Reborn, sorry, I will probably replace these with the critical bubble, and probably put these in my side deck. Maybe 1 or 2 of them in my side deck, so I have them if I need to. I have carried 3 Satyrs, which can be extremely useful. It's probably my main heal I have in my deck. 2 Seraphs for that 4-pip beat stick, pretty good. Cost is like 600 damage. Critical, you can do up to 2300, so I love this spell. Spiny Sword is amazing. The base damage on the spell doesn't do that much, but a colossal one of these with a couple of blades, it's amazing. My friend Chris, guys, Chris, he said Spiny Sword is one of those spells that, you don't think it's going to do a lot of damage, but it does, and, you're surprised by it. And he's true, Spiny Sword is an amazing spell. And one combo I like to use is the Spiny Sword and then Feint, the overtime. That's why I have the feints in. Spiny Sword is one of my main hits. I only carry 4 because it is a high attack spell, and I draw this a lot. So if I draw 1, I don't really only need 1 to finish the game, and I might need 2 if it's if they're like if they have a lot of health or they have a lot of resist or they heal a lot. So I have 4 of them in. 2 infals. I'm thinking about taking both of these infals out and putting in the more crit bubbles and stuff once I do that, because I do carry TC infal. But for now, they're in there. The double feint, like I said, for even if I want to like centaur them or gnomes, and I just want to kill them right now, I double feints in for that, just to boost my attack. Double blade just power up for my spiny, or if I just need to get off a mantle or something, and that's there. And 2 Shadow Strike, of course, always to that really improves your hitting, your damage, and your pierce if they have a lot of resist, or if they have a tower shield up and I just want to get through it. 2 Shadow Strikes in for that. And TC is pretty much my normal TC deck I always carry. 3 towers, double infal, 5 mantles, 1 reshuffle. That's pretty much my TC deck all the time. Even for my balance, all my balance, I just carry 2 infections, and I'm probably going to put 2 infections in this deck too. And I'm probably going to make my side deck better with 2 infections on this guy, and maybe 2 Doom and Glooms, and 1 more reshuffle, and that'll probably be it, if I make any additions at all. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. That is going to wrap up the gear and deck setup for Dakota Lotus. So there's his stats one more time. I'm really loving his stats right now, and he's not even complete, which I love. He's not done, and he has amazing stats already. So select this on, and it's going to be over pretty much. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Hope this helps you out. When I go over my deck, I like to, like I already did, I explained why I have them in and how I can combo with them. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Leave a like if this helped you. Or, leave a comment telling me if you're going to use this or not. Or you're going to try it and then, add your own spells in there. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.